everyone. Welcome back to the English Learning Podcast, where we help you grow your English skills one conversation at a time. I'm your host, Jason.
And I'm Julia, your co-host. We're so glad you're here with us today. Whether you're listening while walking, studying, or just relaxing, this episode is going to give you a real mindset boost.
Absolutely! Because today's topic is something powerful. It's not just about speaking English fluently, it's about thinking fluently. That's why we're calling this episode, Make Your Mindset Fluent.
Yes, a lot of people focus on grammar and vocabulary, and those are important. But if your mindset is stuck or full of fear, it's hard to speak confidently, right?
Exactly. Fluency isn't only in your mouth, it starts in your mind. Your beliefs, your thoughts, your attitude, these things can help you grow fast or hold you back.
So today, we're going to talk about what a fluent mindset is, how it works, and how you can develop it every day even if your English is still at a beginner level.
We'll share real examples, tips, and motivational ideas to help you reprogram your mind for success, because when your mindset is fluent, your words will follow.
That's right. So grab your coffee, tea, or water, and let's jump into this powerful topic.
So, Julia, before we go deeper, let's answer the big question, what is a fluent mindset? What does that actually mean?
Good question. A fluent mindset is the way you think about learning and using English. It's not just about knowing words, it's about believing that you can learn, improve, and express yourself, even if you're not perfect.
Exactly. A fluent mindset means you're open to learning, okay with making mistakes, and focused on progress, not perfection. You trust the process even when it feels slow.
Let's compare two types of mindsets. First, there's the fixed mindset. People with a fixed mindset might think, I'm just not good at languages, or I'll never speak like a native.
Right. That kind of thinking blocks you. It's like putting a wall in front of your mouth. But a fluent mindset, also called a growth mindset, says, I might not be perfect now, but I can get better every day.
Here's a quick example. Imagine two English learners. One says, I don't speak well, so I won't talk. The other says, I don't speak well yet, but I'll keep trying. Who do you think will improve faster?
Definitely the second one. That's mindset fluency in action. You don't need to know every word, you just need to keep showing up and speaking.
I love that. And here's another myth. Some people believe you have to think in English to be fluent. That's not true at the beginning. Your brain can still think in your native language. What matters is how you feel about learning.
Yes, your mindset affects how comfortable and brave you feel when trying new things. And that bravery is what helps you grow.
So, in simple words, a fluent mindset means, I believe I can learn. I'm not afraid of making mistakes. I trust that small steps lead to big change.
Beautifully said. So if you've been thinking, I'm not good at English, maybe it's time to change that thought to, I'm learning and I'm getting better every day.
Exactly. And that small change in thinking can make a huge difference in your fluency journey. That's so true, Jason. I think many learners know more English than they realize, but they freeze when it's time to speak. And most of the time, it's not because of grammar, it's because of fear.
Yep. Fear of sounding silly, fear of making a mistake, fear of being judged. And that fear makes your brain say, just stay quiet.
But here's the truth. Confidence is a skill. It's not something you're born with, you can build it. Just like building a muscle.
Exactly. Let's imagine your fluency is like going to the gym. You don't walk in one day and lift heavy weights, right?
Definitely not. You start small, stay consistent, and slowly get stronger. It's the same with confidence in speaking.
So how can our listeners build that confidence muscle? What are some small things they can do?
Great question. Here are a few. 1. Talk to yourself in English. Yes, even just in front of the mirror. 2. Celebrate small wins like ordering coffee in English or introducing yourself. 3. Use positive self-talk instead of saying I'm bad at English. Say I'm getting better.
Those are great. I'd also say, try not to compare yourself to others. Your English journey is your own. Some people learn fast, others slow, and that's okay.
Yes, and here's something cool even native speakers mess up. I speak English every day and I still say the wrong word sometimes.
Same here. We forget words, mix up grammar, it happens. So why are learners so hard on themselves?
Exactly. Confidence doesn't mean being perfect, it means being willing to speak, even if you're not perfect.
Here's a quote I love. Confidence isn't "they will like me." It's "I'll be fine," even if they don't. That's the kind of mindset we need when learning a language.
Ooh, that's a good one. I'm writing that down. So if you're listening right now and feel nervous to speak English, we get it. We've been there. But confidence grows the more you use it.
Speak more, fear less. Every time you speak, even a little, you're training your mindset and building your fluency. Okay, so we've talked about confidence, but now let's get real about something that everyone faces: making mistakes.
Yes, let's say it together. Jason, mistakes are normal.
Totally. If you're learning English and trying to avoid all mistakes, guess what? You'll avoid progress too.
Exactly. Mistakes aren't the enemy, they're your teachers. They show you what you still need to practice, and that's how you grow.
Let me tell you a quick story. I had a student who once said, "I'm afraid to speak because I make mistake." But the funny thing is, that sentence was a mistake, and it was beautiful because it showed courage.
I love that. She took a chance, and that's how you get better. If she didn't say anything, no one could help her, right?
Right. And when I corrected her gently, she smiled and said it again. Better. That's the process.
Here's something that helps. Don't call them mistakes, call them learning moments. When you say a word wrong and someone corrects you, that's a gift.
Yes. And sometimes you correct yourself. You hear it, feel it, and go, "Oops, let me try again." That's awesome growth.
And here's a tip for our listeners. Write your mistakes down. Keep a little notebook or use your phone. That way you can review and remember them.
Great advice. And please, please don't be embarrassed. Everyone, even fluent speakers, still make grammar mistakes sometimes.
One time I said she do instead of she does in a class, and I've been speaking English my whole life.
See, it happens to the best of us. What matters most is, did you learn something from it?
Yes. So if you're listening and thinking, I'm scared to make mistakes, we want to tell you it's okay. You're learning, you're growing, and we're proud of you.
Keep speaking. Keep trying. And remember, every mistake means you're moving forward. So, we've talked about what a fluent mindset is, why confidence matters, and how mistakes are part of learning. But now, let's get practical. How can someone actually train this mindset every day?
Yes, I love this part because mindset is not something you just have, it's something you build through daily habits. Like brushing your teeth, it has to be regular.
Right. So here are some easy daily practices anyone can do, even if you're super busy. First one, daily self-talk in English. Just take 2 minutes and talk to yourself in the mirror.
Yes. Say things like, I am improving. I'm proud of myself for trying. I will speak English confidently. These little phrases might seem simple, but they train your brain.
Second habit. Set one small English goal every day. For example, today I will learn 3 new words. Or, today I will listen to a podcast for 10 minutes.
I love that. Goals don't have to be big, just clear. One small goal a day means 30 goals in a month.
Exactly. And here's a third habit. Use English in daily life, even just a little. Change your phone language to English, write your shopping list in English, or think in English when walking.
Yes, make English part of your environment. You don't have to move to the US or UK, just bring English into your daily world.
Another habit I recommend is journaling. Just write 2 to 3 sentences about your day in English. It helps you practice grammar, new words, and reflection.
And here's a fun one. Speak to AI tools or voice assistants in English. Say, "Hey Google, what's the weather like?" Or Siri, "Tell me a joke."
That's a smart one. It's real conversation practice with no fear of judgment. Also, try to listen to one short English video or podcast every day, even if it's just while you're cooking or walking.
Right? And don't just listen passively. Pause and repeat. Shadow the speaker. That's mindset training in action, staying engaged and curious.
Let's quickly recap the daily fluency habits. 1. Talk to yourself in English. 2. Say one positive sentence to yourself. 3. Set a small English goal daily. 4. Use English in daily life. 5. Write a short journal in English. 6. Listen and shadow English content.
So if you're listening to this and thinking, can I really train my mind to be fluent? The answer is yes, but you have to show up every day, even just for 5 minutes.
Remember, mindset fluency is not about how much you know, it's about how often you show up and how positively you speak to yourself.
One day at a time, one step at a time, and soon your fluent mindset becomes your fluent reality.
All right, Julia, now let's talk about motivation. Because let's be honest, some days, you just don't feel like studying English, right?
Oh yes, we all hit those moments. But this is where a growth mindset really helps. It reminds you, I'm not perfect yet, but I'm growing.
That word "yet" is so powerful. I can't speak fluently yet. I don't understand everything yet. It gives you hope and keeps you going.
Exactly. A growth mindset is like having your own inner cheerleader. It says, mistakes are okay. Progress takes time. Keep going.
Let's give our listeners a few tips on how to stay motivated using this mindset. First one, celebrate small wins.
Yes, maybe you understood a full sentence in a movie or ordered food in English. That's a win. Celebrate it.
Second tip, track your progress. Write down what you learned each week, even just one new word or phrase. It reminds you how far you've come.
And third, surround yourself with positive input. Follow YouTube channels, podcasts, or even Instagram pages that encourage you. Fill your mind with things that make you feel inspired, not stressed.
Also, try to focus on your reason why. Why are you learning English? For a job? To travel? To connect with others?
When you remember your reason, your motivation comes back. It's not just about grammar, it's about your dreams.
And one last mindset trick. Be kind to yourself. Motivation doesn't mean going 100% every day. Some days you'll go slow, and that's fine.
Yes, motivation is not always loud. Sometimes it's quiet. Sometimes it's just showing up even when you don't feel ready.
So remember, if you're feeling tired or stuck, tell yourself, I'm not giving up. I'm just taking a breath.
That's a mindset shift, and it keeps you on the path no matter how long the journey is.
Well, Julia, what a powerful conversation today. We've explored so much about what it really means to have a fluent mindset.
Yes, Jason and I hope our listeners feel more confident and encouraged. Because mindset isn't just about learning English, it's about believing in yourself.
Absolutely. So, let's quickly recap the key takeaways for everyone. 1. A fluent mindset means believing that English fluency is possible with time, effort, and positivity. 2. Confidence is built by speaking, not by being perfect. 3. Mistakes are not failures, they're part of the learning journey. 4. You can train your mindset daily with simple habits like self-talk, journaling, and setting small goals. 5. A growth mindset helps you stay motivated, especially on tough days.
And don't forget you're not alone in this journey. Everyone learning English has struggles. But with the right mindset, you can turn those struggles into strength.
If today's episode helped you, we'd love to hear from you. Leave a comment or share your thoughts with us. What mindset habit will you start today?
And if you haven't yet, subscribe to the podcast so you don't miss future episodes full of real, practical English advice.
Remember, your mindset matters more than your mistakes. Keep going. Keep growing. And we'll be here with you every step of the way.
Thanks for joining us today. Stay positive, stay curious, and keep speaking English.
See you next time on the English Learning Podcast.